Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy ShowtimeDr. So I've seen some of the, Change, not now, we're in front of people. Anyways, I've seen a lot of the, the requests you guys have asked for this, so I'm gonna start making those videos, try to do at least one every couple days, if not every day. Although I got some gig stuff going on in real life, so we'll see how it goes. But this video is gonna be about PvP. So a lot of you asked me PvP, how it works, which characters are really good, etc. So we'll get into that right now. So I'll show you my PvP team. So right now it's not optimal, unfortunately, but I'll go over that. So Dana on the left, the best defensive tank in the game. She simultaneously shields you while getting a buff on you that basically reduces damage, increases your defense. The guy to her right, that is a guy named Midas. I'm actually looking to replace him pretty soon. I was attracted to him initially because he has a weak point defense buff, so essentially he lowers defense. But it's a single target, and to be perfectly honest, there's just better stuff out there because a good majority of the good DPS heroes in this game, they already ignore a certain amount of defense, so you don't have to worry about it. Frege in the middle, he's actually the best Dark Nuker in the game. He buffs his own critical, really good for this mode. It's just a matter of keeping him alive. Girl to his right, that's Lita. Everyone gets Lita. She's a pretty good healer. About third on the tier list, I believe, right now. And then, of course, you got your girl Change, regular Change on the right. She is super top tier in damn near everything in the game. Increases skill, cooldown reduction, as well as increasing the charge-up rate for the skills. And she actually nukes decently. Not super good, but decently. So the things that are important on PvP, that's just to go over what my team is. Eventually, what I'm looking to replace, let me actually filter it so you guys can see. I'm looking to replace Midas for probably, at this point, it'll be another buffer, which will be Pantheon, who's actually the best attack buffer in the game currently. Or when I get another attacker up, like Charlotte or Change, depending on who I'm going against. And then we'll see how it goes from there. So it's going to be one of those three, but for now, I just need to get this guy a little bit more levels, a little bit more awakenings, etc. And he'll be there, and then probably, depending on how that goes, I might replace him with Guardian Change, so we'll see. But anyways, I unfortunately do not have the good debuffers in this game. In fact, you know what? Well, nah, I won't get into that. Alright, so let's go into what happens in PvP. So in PvP, what usually happens is you're fighting against another team, and it's all auto, even though you can manually do the skills yourself if you wish. But so what's essentially going to happen is there's a team of 5, and I have a team of 5. Whoever's in the middle, so in their case Dana, I should probably put my Dana in the middle. I just need to improve her gear. They're going to be charging up, so I wish I could pause this, but pay attention to these two percentages right here. Whichever one gets to 100 first means that that team is going to promote or do their super team move with whoever their most powerful attacker is in most cases. Sometimes it's a big, there it is right there, so I got mine off first. Essentially, usually whoever does that wins the game. Now, Dana's shield was up there, so I still got some issues on trying to kill her, and we're about to eat their super attack whenever they get 100%, so there you go. And so we got a triple stun there, which is what, you know, Change just happened to be their best attacker that's up. The girl, or not best attacker, the best super, or whatever, maybe it was RNG. The girl on the left, I believe that she does, I forget exactly because I don't have her myself, but I know she's one of the top tier attackers. She's like one of the top 3 right now that's up. I'd have to go manually look up her skills. But essentially, so let's say that you get into a match where you're both doing supers and no one's dying. Then at that point, it's going to come down to whoever reaches Fever Time first, which is at the bottom. Whoever reaches Fever Time, for those who don't know, essentially you can spam skills for, I believe it's 12 seconds. So at that point, there should be no reason why your team should win, because your main attacker or whoever does the most damage is just skills over and over and over again until someone dies. So that's essentially how PvP works. Now, you might think that, and in most cases it is true, that, you know, SSR heroes, or whatever the top tier heroes are in this 5-star heroes, they're going to be the best at PvP. And fully built up, yeah, in most cases they probably are. But there are a couple of exceptions. In fact, it's going to take me a bit to get to that. Let me actually start the scroll up process now. But essentially what you're looking for in your characters is people that get their skills off quickly. Now, hold on, let me actually pull this up. Oh crap, it totally searched the wrong tab. Oh well, essentially there are some 4-star heroes that can get their skills off quicker than 5-star heroes. Ergo, because they get their skills off quicker, the meter charges faster, and if you have powerful enough supers, etc., then it's basically no problem for you to get your team moves off, and then likewise if you need to get your ultimates off. Oh, well, can't find it. I'll put a link to the hero that I'm thinking about in the description here, but I couldn't find that right now. So then PvP, what happens? There's rankings. You know, you get rankings based off your rewards. There's daily missions. Try to do, I would say, minimum, because these rewards are pretty decent. You get the PvP currency, some gold, and some of the, I forget what they call that, Onyx, I think it's called. They use to awaken heroes. Try to do, because there's a couple challenges, I think you can do up to 20 matches a day for the rewards, or achieve 20 victories a day. You know, that's nice if you can get it, but I'd say just try to get to 10, personally, if you can. And then, once you get all those down, let me get out of this. Once you get all those down, there's a shop here. Now the shop has a bunch of the upgrade materials you're going to need to star up your characters. It also occasionally has some items and gear, and you can unlock more of these slots for more gold. Personally, you know, I'm usually not buying too much here, but it is a currency you see, and you're not going to use it for anything else. So if you end up being short on whatever mats, make sure to come by here and check and see, or if you know you're going to need X amount of mats, come by here and just buy it up. There's the thing there. So, abilities that are really powerful in PvP, if you have a character that has silence, if you have a character that has stuns, and then anything that either does AoE buffs, AoE debuffs, hits as many characters as possible, focusing on low health characters, and then, you know, shields, etc. Those are going to be the characters. So it's very much just a look at what your character actually does, because I remember, in fact, you know what, I can actually show you. I'll show you a guy that has a better PvP team than me. Gotta go get it on the friend list, because you can do friendly battles in this game. Try to remember, I think it was Big Rich. Okay, so, assuming he hasn't changed his PvP team up, watch how his team just flat out stomps mine. And watch why. And of course it takes a bit to load. Alright, so one of these heroes, I believe it's Black Shadow, has a silence. So watch how much, once he gets built up, that silence wreaks havoc on me. That Syrinx is also one of the best healers in the game, on the far right there. He has a lot of really strong heroes. So you see my cooldown reduction time has gone down. There's the silence right there on my best attacker. So now my best attacker can't do any of his etc. stuff. He also has recovery block. I'm sure that's probably Black Shadow too. So you see how he got his skills off faster than me. Basically because I couldn't charge my skills fast enough. And I'm gonna try to attack back now. And you see that didn't do a super whole lot as far as killing people. Did get some people low, but you see he's already taken out my two best attackers essentially, so that's pretty much that. Because even if I manage to sustain and drag this out, he's gonna get the fever before me. And there goes my healer, so I'm done now. So that's what I'm saying on how fast you can charge your skill. And stuff that wreaks havoc in debuffs, for example, like silence, cooldown increases, etc. Those are going to play very big roles in PvP. Now hold on, I'm going to go show you guys. There is a new hero that's out right now that can really help you in PvP. I mean, there's all types of heroes that can help you in PvP, but one you may miss. I want to actually show you guys. He's on the banner currently. Let me just go to child. So you'll see this big box thing. Even if you manage not this guy. Even if you manage not to summon this guy, I believe when you're doing the event, and I'll go show you guys the event real quick before we're done. You get one of these guys, I believe on the 3rd or 4th time you complete the little board round thing, but let me show you this guy's skills real quick. He's on my short list on who to build up right now. So, evasion -10, you know, pretty good. But then priority highest attack to 2 enemies, so the 2 highest attack. 70% chance to inflict petrify, cannot act for 10 seconds or until attack 2 times. That is going to be amazing in PvP right there. And then also for his super ability, decent damage to 2 enemies. 90% chance to inflict petrify, which is the same thing, but it's for 15 seconds now. Or until attack 3 times, so that's going to be super strong in PvP. So those are essentially some of the things you guys should look out for in PvP, and, you know, clearly hitting harder, get your defense up as high as you can. If you can get some shields up, great. Debuffing, in my opinion, is going to take a very big priority, but you should still have a very good buffer, especially for your high attack. Now, the event I was talking about real quick is the Moa dice game. You get automatically, I don't know if it shows the rewards anywhere, I don't see it. Oh, maybe it's here. Yeah. So on the 3rd go-around, you automatically get the cube guy, and he's currently pretty high tier right now on... Actually, top tier as far as debuffing skill gauge goes, so you basically got to get down here 2 or 3 times and you get them. Was it 2 times? 3 times. So make sure you're doing all your rolls, you know, fill these out every day and roll the dice every day. And get some RNG rewards while you're at it. And that's pretty much it, guys, on PvP. PvP is pretty simple, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and do, as you see here, I got a F-ton of currency, so I'll do a summon or 2. So right now, I'm summoning on this banner because I want more Danas and I want more Guardian Changes. But eventually I'm going to move on to this banner, but this banner has 9 days left versus this banner having... Oh, apparently 0 days left. Well, fuck. That'd be 2 days left. Okay, well, I'm going to dump everything into that. But first, let me do my free summon. Crap. Good thing I looked at that. I totally was assuming it was going to be around for a couple more days. There's my free summon, instant fodder. Alright, so hopefully I can get at least a couple more copies. I'd love to get a freaking Dana, too. Thanatos, I'm not sure. I think he's decent, but I'm not... I don't know about these two, but whatever. Alright, so let's do it, guys. So I got enough for 2750, 6,000, about 8,100. Yeah, I got enough for 3. Let's do some fucking 310 summons. Come on, Chang'e. Oh, that guy's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty high tier defensive buffer. So if you have someone, like say you want to run a tank that has some other different buffs, like attack buffs or whatever, you can run this guy as your defensive buffer, and he has damage shields as well as I think he increases defense as well. So, I'll go over characters with you guys if they're decent. I'm honestly not sure about her. Yeah, she's a decent attacker, not that great. Garbage. Yeah, I got double, that's good. Doubles usually give you either currency or sometimes the summon currency. I think this guy... You know, on occasion, some of these guys are actually good, but I don't think this guy is. Like some of the guys that look like household utensils or something. Oh, snap, son. 5-star. Oh, I got her. I don't know where she is. I wonder... Oh, I see her. Yeah, she's not that good, unfortunately. Too bad, so sad. Well, I got a 5-star to feed to someone if she doesn't get buffed soon. I'll keep her around for a while in case she does. Garbage. Not sure, but I think she's garbage. I'm not sure about her, actually. Well, I'll have to look it up. Okay. Oh, actually, I remember her eye patch. Yeah, she's okay. Not, like, super good, but she's okay. Might be good for raids of a certain element. Lisa's actually pretty good. You guys should build her up if you don't have a decent water DPS. And even if you do, she's still pretty good. She'd go good on a raid team. But, you know, maybe not super high priority, but she's still pretty good. Garbage. Garbage, but I like tennis girls, so I keep her. Garbage. I think he's garbage. On occasion, they're, like I said, some of those weirdo looking guys are actually good. Same thing with him. Garbage. Was that a different Phoenix? Oh, never mind, that's Rock. She's apparently... Actually, I forget if she's good or not. She looks like someone else, I think is what it was. Yeah, there's a double. I'm not sure about him. I'll have to check. So there's your double bonus, you get some gold. Sometimes if you get like a triple or a double-double, you'll get like some of the summon currencies. Alright guys, last one. Come on, Dana. Come on, Guardian. Daddy needs more skills. Or higher skill caps. Not sure. Probably not good. Probably not good. Garbage. Great personality. Oh, she's actually decent. You know, she's actually decent. I forget, it's either buffer or debuffer or attack, but I remember she's like top 5 or 6, so yeah, not terrible. No idea about her. Random deer. I wonder if she's any good. Usually when it says tranquil or lazy, the character's not that good. Fire Dragon. Revenge Fodder Girl. Oh, come on. No idea on him. But oh well, so that was 30 summons, guys. I was hoping for either her or her, but that's the way it goes. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be making more content for you guys soon, so have a good day. Peace.